Yeah. So destinations, Botswana. Uh, of Sarajevo to look at the map itself. There says that the Botswana is uh, located, sorry, is not actually affected by the ocean, but will come to that, or is not influenced by the ocean. It is located at the center of Southern Africa, as I've said, and as you can see with the map. Yeah. And then Botswana is a deserted area. It's a very dry and it's prone to drought. It gets very dry in Botswana. It's dry in most seasons of the year. It has it's got a vast desert, which is the Kalahari Desert. It is the largest continuous stretch of sand in the world, of course, and it covers 80% of Botswana. This desert, guys, very big, yeah. And then you can see there on the right of your screen, on the right of your screen, and then the geography, still on the geography. Well, this country of Botswana is being a flat, featureless semi-desert area of the world. There is much wonder and variation to found in this area of land. Very beautiful natural landscape. You see those sand dunes there, as you can see with the picture there. All right. And then there is a delta, the Okavango Delta, one known delta there, which formed as the wide fast-flowing Okavango Delta space out across a massive area of sand where it eventually soaks away, drying up in its futile search for the area. All right. So this delta formed as a wide, fast-flowing Okavango River spills out. So this delta was formed by a river, as you can see with the map here. You can see the map just formed by a river which spills out across a massive area of sand where it eventually soaks away. And it dries up in its future search for sea. So this the river just dries up right here as searches for sea. It just dries up here and it gets nowhere, and it forms a delta in the process. All right, yeah. The day it just scatters, then it meets again at the end when it tries to find sea. But yeah, it just dries up, All right, yeah, and it gets no way there. Yeah, there is the remarkable terrain in Botswana, which is called Mahadi Pans. And it's also mentioned at the later stage, this Mahadi Pans, of course, of Botswana. All right, one of the beautiful geographical features of Botswana there. And then interesting facts, anecdotes, interesting facts about Botswana. Botswana's capital is Gaborone. The country gained independence in 1966 on the 30th of September there. And then the current president, Masisi Mokwetsi, all right. Got the world's largest inland delta, which is the Okavango. We talked about it before, and it covers 15,000 square kilometers of the country of Botswana there. Then they've got the largest salt pan, the one that we spoke about earlier, referred to earlier in the previous slide, which is there, Mahadi Pans. All right. The Mahadi Pans covers an area of 12,000 square kilometers, guys. All right. And they've got the shortest border, which is the border between Zambia. All right. Yeah, and this area covers the area of 700 meters of land. Okay, yeah. And then the highest point in Botswana is like we've got the highest point, which is the Table Mountain. So Botswana has got the Otse Hill as the highest point, which is 1,489 meters above sea level. All right. It is a desert country. It is a desert country. It is a desert, yeah. And then the main economic sectors, the sectors that generate revenue to the economy of Botswana, that generate revenue to the GDP of Botswana. They are very important, these sectors, for the GDP of the revenue of Botswana. And these sectors are mining, wildlife, the tourism industry, the ranching and agriculture, and then the manufacturing or the industrial complexes of Botswana. So in Botswana, you can mine diamond, mine uranium, you mine copper, coal, and gold there. They've got two main airports, two main airports there in Botswana for air transport, and these airports are Gaborone and Francistown airports. They've got a population of 2.1 million as a country. That is the country of Botswana. Very, very low compared to South Africa. South Africa has got 54 million people, and Zimbabwe also has got a population of 12 million people. So Botswana, a very, very small number there in terms of population density. All right, as a country, of course. Okay, and then in terms of nature, the fauna, you find Big Five in Botswana. You also find many land and water beds in Botswana. All right. Their mode of exchange, their currency is pula. They use pula as the main currency. Like in South Africa, we've got rand as our main currency, of course. And then the natural features of Botswana for those enthusiastic about nature, those natural lovers, those passionate about visiting nature, engaging with nature. Botswana's got natural features, such as the Torilo Hills, also hills. They've got Nosop in terms of rivers. They've got Nosop, they've got Moropo, they've got Limpopo, they've got Okavango, they've got Nyati, they've got Chobo, and so forth. And then they've got lakes, and Mahari is one of the pens that we mentioned earlier. They've got the lake of Ngami, they've got the delta called Okavango Delta. We did refer to it earlier. Yeah. And then the government of Botswana. I did mention earlier that Botswana gained its independence or its sovereignty. Remember that the word sovereignty and independence are one and the same thing. They mean the same thing. It gained its independence on the 30th of September 1966. All right, as you can see there. And then it shows democracy over socialism as a form of governance, governing the country. Okay, and then the president is elected to serve a term of years in office, and then the parliament is made up of 61 members. All right, and then they've got 16 cabinet ministers. We can learn something there as South Africa. We can just have 16 cabinet members. We can still be able to run the country effectively. And then Botswana is a very traditional country, like South Africa, Zimbabwe, and Lesotho. It is a very traditional country. That is why they've got the House of Chiefs, which is made up of 35 chiefs, and then they've got tribal authorities, which are also called tribes. So these are traditional authorities. They've got traditional authorities, tribal authorities such as the Bakhatla, Bakwena, Bamalete, Bamwatu, Bamwaketsi, Barulong, Batawana, Batopa. I must emphasize and I must highlight to you that in South Africa we do have Bakhatla, we do have Bakwena, we do have Malete, we do have Bamwatu, we do have Bamwaketsi, we do have Barulong. Most of these tribal are found in Potchefstroom, in other areas, other parts of the northwest province. We do also have some of these Barulong, Bakwena, and Makatla in the Limpopo province in the north. All right, most of them are found in the areas of Sekhukhune land in the Limpopo province. Some of these tribal authorities that are found in Botswana there. Okay. They've got 9 districts, as you can see there. South Africa itself has got 45 districts. Okay. Botswana is based on the concept of social harmony. That is called Kagisano in Setswana, of course. Kagisano basically means building together, building together, united for common goals, for common good, building together, united we stand, in other words, building together. That is what Kagisano entails. That is what it means. All right. Their main language is Botswana. Their main language is Tswana. Yeah, their main language is Tswana. That's the main language. Their official language. Okay. And then entry into Botswana. Normally, you need certain documents to visit a country or a certain country or another country. You need the documents such as visa documents, health insurances. Proof of bank account, proof of financial stability and so forth. But for South Africans visiting Botswana, they don't need visas. So as long as you are actually a SADC citizen, a citizen from any of the South African countries, you don't need a visa into Botswana or to enter Botswana. All right, you just need your ID copy there. All right, ID document, yeah. And then first facts did indicate that Setswana is the official language or the national language of Botswana, and all the major tribes or tribal authorities or major ethnic groups in Botswana speak minor differences in dialect. They do speak a minor difference in the dialect, yeah, but the main language, the official language is Setswana, okay, and it does contribute according to them to their tribal harmony of Kahisano, as referred to earlier. Okay. All right, and then they've got their own holidays, like we do in South Africa. They've got the New Year's Day, which is celebrated on the 1st and 2nd, like we do in South Africa. They've got the Easter, which is 4 days during early April, like us in South Africa. They've got the Labor Day, like we have in South Africa, the May Day, the Workers' Day, the Accession Day, they do have, which is mid-May. We've got Sester Zakama, which is on the 1st of July, like we have in South Africa on the 7th of July, Mandela Day. They've got the Botswana independence. Remember that Botswana gained its independence, its sovereignty, its self-governing sovereignty on the 30th of September 1966. So this is celebrated on the 30th of September every year. It's called Botswana Independence Day. Christmas Day, obviously, like in SS Africa, it's on the 25th of December. All right, yeah. The airport tax, as you can see, is charged by the state or city for department in local currency. That is the airport tax. That is more like an environmental tax for conducting business. Like you pay tax to protect the environment, because since your business affects the environment in some negative way, you do find the governments imposing some form of environmental tax. In Botswana, they do pay airport tax, of course, yeah. Climate, the summer in Botswana lasts from October to April. They've got the longest summers, like we do in South Africa, October to April, of course. The winter is slightly shorter, as you can see there, from May to September. In South Africa, it starts from May to late July or mid-August. So our winter is actually shorter than the one of Botswana. If you to get this winter Botswana, which starts from May to September, of course, yeah. And they do get a lot of rains between December and February. It can get very, very hot, guys, very, very warm. It can the temperatures can go up to 40 degrees Celsius in Botswana. It's a desert area. You remember that it's a very dry land, very deserted area, very hot as well. It gets very hot, like in Northern Cape, yeah. So the temperatures can reach up to 40 degrees Celsius. It can get very, very warm, very, very hot. You see with this graph here, looking at the graph, you can see that this graph is indicating minimum temperatures, which are the low temperatures in blue, and then in purple there, and then the maximum temperatures are high temperatures are indicated in pink. And then looking at the cursor that I'm pointing at, I'm pointing at October with my cursor, showing that it gets very hot in October in Botswana. It can reach up to 35 degrees Celsius there, as you can see. All right. Okay, guys, yeah. And then the required type of clothing. So this actually speaks to some of the do's and the don'ts. So you know what to wear, what type of clothes you need if you were to visit Botswana, or if you're visiting Botswana. You need to have casual clothing. You cannot wear camouflage clothing. It's not allowed. You cannot wear topless swimming. It's against the law in Botswana. As a tourist, you cannot do that. Even people of Botswana cannot do that. So those are some of the do's and the don'ts for visitors to Botswana, even for the people of Botswana, of course. Okay, and then we did touch on this earlier, the economic products, economic products of Botswana, products that actually contribute to the GDP of Botswana, to the economic revenue, economic growth of Botswana. All right, diamond is highly attributed, highly regarded as one of the main, mining product in Botswana. There's copper, there's soda, there's gold, there's tourism as well. Tourism is highly regarded in Botswana, of course. Agriculture, they do agriculture serious. They do farm a lot of agricultural products. They do a lot of agricultural produce in Botswana. There's maize, there's sorghum, there's livestock rearing, like as you can see on your right. On the right of the screen, you can see there's cattle. So cattle farming is taken serious in Botswana, or livestock rearing, or livestock farming. Okay, and then there's manufacturing, like textile industries, yeah, in Botswana. Okay, then accessibility, how do we get into Botswana? There's Air Botswana, which is the national carrier of Botswana. Like in South Africa, we have South African Airways. So Botswana, they've got Air Botswana, which is the national carrier of that country of Botswana. All right, so you can get daily flights between Cape Town and Botswana, Gaborone Airport. You can get flights between Johannesburg, which is OR Tambo and Lanseria. You can get that flight between these airports of OR Tambo and Lanseria and Gaborone, of course, as I've indicated there. Okay, and then they've got the national airport of Botswana. It's named Sir Seretse Khama International Airport. This is the national airport of Botswana, highly regarded, located 15 kilometers north of the capital of Botswana, Gaborone. Right, the car hire services that one can use in Botswana. Also, in Botswana, you can use car services that will drive from the airport. You can use services of Avis, Budget, Europcar, and Alamo. We do have Avis South Africa, we do have Budget, we do have Europcar, and the Bidvest, yeah, but Bidvest is now pulling out of car hire services. All right, yeah, and then continuing, we've got in terms of rail transport. To Botswana is still on the accessibility. So you can access Botswana through rail travel as well, through rail transport. You can travel from South Africa to Botswana through rail transport, yeah. But we've got three main rail services that you can get. You can get rail, you can get service from Rovers Rail, you can get service from JB Train Tours, you can get service from Shongololo Express there. Then get it on the right of the screen. Rovers Rail, JB Train Tours, Shongololo Express. Right, yeah. This runs between Gobatse and Francistown. Okay, in Botswana, but you can take the one from South Africa to Botswana as well. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. Yeah. Hope you're still with me there. So road transport permits is P40 for vehicles up to 3 tons, of course, in Botswana. The motor vehicle is P50 for vehicles and available for minibuses and buses. All right. Valid driver's license. You should have a valid driver's license. Valid passport must be valid longer than 6 months. So you should have a valid driver's license. But I must emphasize that you can use your South African driver's license, because if you get a South African driver's license on those who have a license, we can take them out and actually look at just on the left of your photo on your driving license. There's a sign that says SADC. And below that, sort of below those words of SADC, there are ways there on the left. If you look at your license, just hold up your driving license if you do have one. You see on the left of your picture on your license card, there are ways that term SADC, and below that is the ZA, right? So those ways SADC means you can use this license to drive in Botswana and other SADC countries, and we will discuss other SADC countries in this module, right? Accommodation, that's part of hospitality. International hotels are represented in Gaborone in Botswana. We've got Wilderness Safari, we've got Sheraton, we've got Marriott, and then other international hotels in Botswana. There are numerous luxury lodges and safari camps, all right, in Botswana, of course, yeah. Safari camps are usually in large Meru-style tents with en route facilities, all right. All right, guys. Then self-catering is available at some safari and rest camp in like South Africa. But there are no youth hostels in Botswana. There are no youth hostels in Botswana. Yeah. But at least, but the good thing now is that the camping is available at the design sites within the national parks of Botswana, within the game parks of Botswana. So you know that camping appeals a lot to young people in the Middle East. Camping very appealing to young people in the Middle East. Yeah. So this one has got the privilege of camping, you know, in design sites within the national parks of Botswana there. And then there are tour operators that offer guided tours in Botswana. They offer guided tours in Botswana, these two operators in Botswana. Yeah. So we can get scheduled tours from scheduled coaches or microbuses by train, flying safaris, you know, self-driven tours or self-guided tours, or of the off-beaten track camping trips in terms of vehicles, right, in Botswana. And that is on your right, that is that's the logo for the tourism of Botswana. That's the logo for the tourism of Botswana. Botswana, quite your destination. Very, very, can you see, very eye-catchy, very infusing, very moving, you know, very useful, very lively tourism logo there of Botswana, as you can see there. Okay. And then there are specialized tailor-made tours, as I've indicated before. You get wilderness safaris, tour guides will take you through that. Geologists will take you through as well. Ethnologists, there are tour guides who are specialized on ethnography. There are photographers, you know, people who take you photos, or people who can give you photo services as you are traveling around Botswana, also taking a guided tour or tailor-made tour. All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This we did discuss before, the national events, the national holidays in Botswana. We touched on this before, but they have got the Maun International Arts Festival. Like in South Africa, we do have Grahamstown Arts Festival. So Botswana has got the Maun International Arts Festival. All right. Okay. Just to compare there. All right. Okay, guys. Okay, and then shopping malls. They do have shopping malls. For those who are passionate about shopping, about buying stuff as they travel, those are passionate about shopping tourism. So there's lots to buy, and there's to take home as souvenirs. So the tourists who travel to Botswana, they can buy wood carving products, handicraft jewelry, you know, woven goods, and attractive basketry. So you can buy this from the local people. They do produce this. You can buy this from the local people as souvenirs, and then you'll be supporting the local economy that way. When you buy the caving and craft jewelry, woven goods, and you'll be supporting not just the local people there in Botswana, but you will also be supporting the local economy. You'll be injecting money in the local economy. You know, that tourism multiply effect. Even when you go to these shopping malls, the Riverwalk Shopping Mall, you know, the BBS Mall, African and African Mall, Map Crossing, Airport Junction Shopping Center. When you spend money here as a tourist, you are injecting money into the tourism economy of Botswana. You are generating money, generating revenue to the tourism economy of Botswana. It's called the tourism multiplier effect, as I've said, as I've indicated. All right. Okay, and then the Gaborone and the surroundings. Remember, each country has got its own natural and man-made attractions. So in Botswana, you do find natural and man-made attractions in Gaborone and around the surrounding areas. Right, there's Molokodi Game Reserve, there's Gaborone Game Reserve, there's also Hill, and then the man-made attractions in there in Botswana are the Matsiang's footprints and rock engraving, there's Gaborone Dam, there's National Museum and the Gallery of Botswana, there's Livingstone Memorial in Botswana. All right. And then at the southern Kalahari, you also do find natural and man-made attractions. Yeah, you do find the Kalahari Transfrontier Park, very well known in South Africa. It stresses all the way to South Africa, actually, this Kalahari Transfrontier Park. It stresses all the way, this one. The Kalahari Transfrontier Park, it stresses all the way into South Africa. It is one of the natural attractions in the southern Kalahari. And then you get Ganzi as a man-made attractions in the Kalahari. All right. And then these are the Mahari pens. I did touch on this before when we started, but we do find the natural and the man-made attractions in the Mahari pens. Yeah. You find them in the pen, you find the Suan pen, and the Mahari National Park, of course. And then the Francistown is a man-made attraction, as you can see in the Mahari. The Nata is another man-made attraction in the Mahari. And the Planet Bobop is another one of the main attractions in the Mahari pens. All right. Yeah, that's basically about it, guys. Yeah, on Botswana. All right, and the Chobe National Park. At the Chobe National Park, guys, you still find the natural and man-made attractions at the Chobe National Park. You find natural man-made attractions here. You find the Chobe River frontage. You find the Kasane as a man-made attraction. So this like in our Kruger National Park in South Africa. Now we've got the Kruger National Park, and then we've got the Mapungwe Hill. Remember, Mapungwe Hill is a natural attraction, also a heritage attraction. It's a natural attraction because it's a hill. It's Mapungwe. It's a heritage attraction because people used to live there. The gold beads were found in Mapungwe Hill. That's why that's what is natural and heritage attraction. So in Botswana, they've got the Chobe National Park, right? And then in this Chobe National Park in Botswana, you do find the Chobe River frontage, which is a natural attraction. You find Savuti and Linyati, which are natural attractions. And then you do find the man-made, in the form of Kasane and Gazangula. So in Chobe National Park is a very diverse natural attraction in the sense that it has natural attractions and man-made attractions. That makes it a very diverse national park, like our very own Kruger National Park. Okay, the Okavango Delta, you also do find lots of natural attractions, and there are the Delta, the Moremi Game Reserve, the Panhandle, the Tsorilo Hills, the Trotsky, and the Lake Gami. And then there's one main attraction in the Okavango, the Maun. All right, guys. Talk, guys. Yeah. So thank you so much, guys. That is it from my side for today. We will be discussing Zimbabwe in our next lesson on Thursday at 11:30. I will put up this recording on the student portal. The recording of this class on the student portal. I will put it there. All right, don't worry. What I'll do Thursday, we will focus on Zimbabwe. I will also be recording that. We start at 11:30 on Thursday. We're discussing Zimbabwe, of course. Yeah. All right, guys. That's about it from my side. And one more thing. I will be putting up the quiz next week. I'll be putting up the quiz next week. The quiz will cover Unit 1 to Unit 3. All right, I repeat. The quiz will cover Unit 1 to Unit 3. I will put up the link. So there's the quiz on the portal next week, guys. So don't forget. The quiz will cover Unit 1 to Unit 3. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good day. Have a very, very good day. We will talk, guys. Thanks so much. Right.